Hey, this is Raulh of Please Act Right. Kevin Samuels, also known as the Godfather, some of you already know, has passed away at 56 years old, Thursday, May the 5th, 2022. Black women are saddened by his passing, but modern-day females are rejoicing his death. I have some bad news for the modern-day females who are happy that Kevin Samuels is gone, and I'll tell you that bad news in a minute. Now, I didn't agree with everything that he said, and sometimes he was a little rough. But you also have to understand that he would not be able to do that if women had stopped calling and getting on his show. Nobody forced them to do it. Before Kevin Samuels became popular on mainstream social media, especially YouTube, modern-day black women were already the least to get married of all the other cultures. There was a study that showed that 70% of white women would be married by the time they turned 30 years old, but only 30% of black women would be married by the time they turned 30 years old. That statistic was done long before Kevin Samuels hit the scene. Since his passing was confirmed, I've seen comment after comment of particular modern-day black females celebrating his death. I understand you may not agree with someone's ways or even their principles, but to celebrate someone's death says a lot about a person's character. We still have to keep in mind that even though you may disagree with someone's philosophy, this is someone's father and someone's son. Imagine being his mother and reading some of the comments of these particular black women being overjoyed about this man's death. Think about what this does to her. I mean, seriously, somebody's son just died. One of the hardest things a parent could ever imagine having to deal with is burying their child.
I am not gonna bury my son. My son is gonna bury me.
And before his mother could even get the news that her son has passed away, she has to read these glad he's gone comments from these heartless, genetically modified black females. It's just simply disgusting. I remember a time when women used to be nurturing, caring, and had a heart for another woman losing her child. Nowadays, those attributes in most today's modern day women don't even exist. And the same women that write these crass comments about this man's passing will turn around and be offended if someone did the same thing to them if they lost their child. And these same females that are expressing they're happy that Kevin Samuels is gone are the same ones praying and asking God to bless them and their children. So here's the bad news that I have for all the women out there who are happy that Kevin Samuels is gone. Nothing has changed. You're the same person that couldn't make a relationship work before Kevin Samuels came along. And you will continue to not be able to make a relationship or a marriage work because you're the same person. Or now, after reading these crass comments, you may be even worse. For those women who are happy he's gone and expressing it out loud, who claim to believe in God, do you know that God is watching you? Just like Kevin Samuels said, many of you will die without partners, and it has absolutely nothing to do with the men. And here's my proof. Here's Rebecca Lynn Pope saying it a long time before Kevin Samuels hit mainstream and became popular.
But you're not perfect. You got issues and unresolved issues, and you got a temper, and you're bossy and you're controlling, and men don't even like to be around you long term. You run everybody away. You think you're so much the ish that you're bougie and vain and stuck up, and men don't like it. And you wonder why you can't keep a man. You wonder why nobody wants to be around you.
And here's April Mason, who quit coaching black women because she was saying the same thing that Rebecca Lynn Pope was saying. However, the majority that come to me have unrealistic expectations, the selfishness, fake everything. They think they should be chosen because they have a vagina and good looks. The entitlement, just mean. Not knowing the difference between a woman and a wise woman, and will fight you to be strong. Not knowing how to be versus do. Thinking being a feminine woman is weak or a pick-me, whatever that is. Placing the blame and not taking responsibility or accountability for their choices they made in men. Being disagreeable, defensive, argumentative about everything. Always finding something to nitpick about. Looking for perfection. If you mention anything about doing something kind for a man they choose, it's the, what is he gonna do for me? And the list goes on.
We as black women, we don't have any idea. This right here, that right there, that's a monster. And we use it in ways that undermine our relationship so bad. And we do not even perceive the level of damage that we actually do. We get surprised when when he's just like, when he just checks out, I'm done.
Frustration. But the fact that she can set her mouth to talk to him like that, to disrespect him like that, it just highlights the lack of respect she has for him. And this is how so many black women talk to our men in the community.
And the list goes on and on of traditional black women saying that modern day black women are, have been, and will continue to be a problem when it comes down to relationships failing. So while these women are celebrating Kevin Samuels no longer being able to be on his platform saying that black women will die alone, the fact still remains true. The truth doesn't end with his passing. So rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. And for those of us who have compassion for someone losing their life, our prayers go out to his family. So I'd like to leave you with this one question. Why is it that so many of these modern day black women were so upset with the way Kevin Samuels spoke to black women and how he spoke about black women, but those same black women have nothing to say about the way black women speak to black men and the way they speak about black men in the same manner that Kevin Samuels did? It's interesting how quiet they are in the comments section of those women speaking ill of black men. Rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. Hey, somebody had to tell you, and I love you, so it might as well be me. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell to get notified when I post a new video. I post a new video every week. And in the meantime, will you please act right? My name is Raulh. See you in another video. So if you enjoyed this video, check out one of these two videos right here. I'm sure you'll enjoy them too. And if you like, you can visit my channel. I have plenty of videos there. Go ahead. Don't be scared.